Basically replenishing my soul, trying to soak up a little life, trying to gain a different perspective, spending time with my daughter, rebuilding, and just enjoying life, you know. I think it's important to replenish everyone, refuel the tank, and that's kind of where I've been last couple of years. Now I'm ready. Yeah, I am an esquire now. I deal with entertainment law, and it's really cool because I think it's kind of essential that you learn the business, the nature of the business. I just took it to the next level. I wanted to learn as much as I could, and the more I discovered, the more fascinated I became with the entertainment law aspect, how things work from an operative standpoint. So yes. Oh yes, absolutely. I just did a party actually a couple of weeks ago in Italy. So from time to time I'll put my finger on the pulse because I like to know what's going on, and I still need live response in order to validate anything I'm doing, to know that it's reciprocated. I don't really want to put a date on it because I think I'm from the Marvin Gaye school of training, whereas you release it when it's ready. I don't believe in rushing an album or a concept. I think it's important to have the right concept come out. So I'm taking my time, but it should be very soon because I have so many songs that I've done over the course of the last few years. That's impossible to answer, but I'll tell you a couple of my favorite pieces. I love the SP 1200. I also love Fender Rhodes, the sound of Fender Rhodes, the Hammond organ, the Mini Moog. I like analog. I like the old fat, really nice, fat, warm, synthesized sound. At the same time, there's nothing like a baby grand. There's just nothing like it, you know. I play keyboards and drums. My first instrument, drums. Play little congas, percussive, but drums. I play keyboards, but I like to get better. I can write songs. I consider myself, from a keyboard perspective, a songwriter. I'm not a pianist. I would like someday to become a pianist, and that's a discipline thing. It's an effort thing. It's a time required thing. It started at this function that my mother gave for the community. I was raised from very humble beginnings, and my mother would do a lot of community service for people in the neighborhood. And she wanted to give a party for the lesser deprived, for some of the gang members. She felt like part of the reason that they were in rival gangs was because they didn't know one another. So if she gave a party, maybe they could get to know one another, which was a crazy concept. But having said that, she organized this party, and the guy that was DJing, Tommy, was an epileptic. And right in the middle of his set, he had a seizure. And he was rushed to the hospital. Actually, I saved his life. I stuck a spoon in his mouth. And my mother looked at me and told me I had to play records, go play some music, because the party had to go on. I was 12 at the time. I started playing, and I haven't stopped since. I put on that first record, and it was over. I just knew that's what I wanted to do.